life savings, every hour you've ever worked, has basically turned into digital dust. This isn't a movie plot. It is the reality for millions in early 2026. We always hear about inflation on the news, but what we're witnessing now is a total currency death spiral. As of mid-January 2026, the Iranian Rial has officially shattered all records, crashing to a staggering 1.5 million per single US dollar. It has reached a point where digital tracking systems are failing because they weren't designed to handle numbers this small. In some markets, the rial's value against the euro has effectively dropped to zero, meaning it's no longer even accepted for exchange in many international banks. So how did a nation with some of the world's largest energy reserves end up in a financial ghost town? It's a perfect storm of three things: deep international isolation, decaying infrastructure, and massive internal mismanagement. For years, the country's been cut off from global banking, but the tipping point came when regional friction in 2025 disrupted the lifeblood of their oil income. When a nation can't sell its main product, it loses its access to foreign cash. To bridge the gap, the authorities did the one thing that always destroys a currency. They turned on the printing presses and didn't stop. But here's the Zaib Invest truth. More paper doesn't mean more wealth, it just means more paper. In the capital city today, we're seeing a complete breakdown of the traditional market. Shopkeepers in the historical bazaars are literally closing their doors because they cannot keep up with the prices. If they sell a laptop or a phone at 9 a.m., the money they receive might not be enough to buy the same item back from the wholesaler by 4 p.m. This is what we call hyper-volatility, and it destroys businesses overnight. The government has even tried to roll out a monthly food coupon system just to ensure people can get basic bread and medicine, a move we haven't seen on this scale since the 1970s. When a government starts issuing coupons for food, you know the currency has lost its soul. But here's the most important lesson for you as an investor. This isn't just a news story from a far-off place, it's a case study in systemic risk. Your money is only as strong as the trust in the system that issues it. In Iran right now, there's a clear divide between those who are losing everything and those who are surviving. The survivors are those who didn't keep their wealth in a single bucket. They moved into hard assets, things the government can't print. We're seeing a massive surge in people using decentralized digital assets and physical gold to opt out of the collapsing system. In fact, gold has become the unofficial currency of the street because everyone knows it holds value when paper fails. The World Bank is projecting that this economy will continue to shrink through the rest of 2026, and inflation is pushing past the 60% mark. This tells us that once a currency starts to fall this fast, it's almost impossible to catch it without a total reset. For you watching this, the message is clear. Diversification isn't just a fancy word, it's your financial survival kit. History shows us, from Venezuela to Lebanon and now here, that no currency is truly invincible. Being wealthy isn't about how many zeros are in your bank account. It's about how much time and freedom those numbers can actually buy you. If those numbers can't buy bread tomorrow, they aren't wealth. They're just ink on paper. This is Zaib Invest. Stay sharp, look past the headlines, and protect your future. Tell me in the comments, if you saw your local currency losing value every hour, what is the first asset you would buy to protect your family?